My name is Hannah Belay, and I'm a senior majoring in communication sciences and disorders. The title of my project is Communication Behaviors that Manifest as Episodes of Lucidity in Persons Living with Dementia, a Scoping Review. I'd like to thank the organizers of the ADRD Research Day and to the Asthana Family Alzheimer's Disease Memorial Fund for selecting this work as a lightning presentation. Episodes of lucidity, or EL, are defined as moments of expressive and meaningful communication, typically near the end of life, in individuals previously believed to have lost their communicative abilities due to advanced dementia. Evidence of these episodes is largely anecdotal, mostly coming from nursing assistants, nurses, and family members, and there are very few measures to identify lucidity and measure changes in these episodes, and there is generally limited understanding of the behaviors involved and underlying neurobiological mechanisms behind them. Because EL includes some form of verbal and nonverbal communication, speech-language pathologists have an essential and unique role in further engaging and understanding these episodes, including communication behaviors from others that may precipitate these changes in persons with dementia. Goals of this systematic scoping literature review were to compare and contrast existing definitions of EL and related terminology, characterize communication behaviors of EL, determine the scope of available research, and synthesize existing recommendations for investigating EL as it relates to communication. As far as methodology, alongside a research librarian, we carefully selected search terms related to terminal lucidity in communication, and after searching multiple databases and applying inclusion and exclusion criteria, 24 articles were identified through database searching, and 5 additional articles were identified through references from selected articles. In total, 29 articles were considered based off of title and abstract, and after thorough review, a final 7 articles were determined to meet the required criteria and were included in this scoping review. For results, these graphs represent the frequency of types of communication behaviors mentioned and frequency of types of healthcare provider mentioned. Clear speech was the most frequently mentioned type of behavior, with regained alertness as the second most mentioned. Nurses were the most frequently mentioned care provider, and nursing assistants were the second most mentioned. There was no mention of speech-language pathologists in any included literature. This slide shows the types of behaviors mentioned in the literature, which are descriptive, anecdotal, and lack quantification, particularly of speech and communication. In conclusion, communication is the central behavior in episodes of lucidity, yet little research has been done to objectively record and quantify this communication. Speech-language pathologists can play a key role in understanding communication behaviors at the end of life in persons with dementia. As far as future directions, Dr. Andrea Gilmore-Bykowski has secured an R21 grant working specifically to characterize episodes of lucidity at the end of life through video, audio recording, and analytics. Dr. Kimberly Mueller is a co-investigator on this project and will contribute expertise in linguistic and communication analyses. Understanding and quantifying communication behaviors can lead to improved understanding of the behavioral and neurobiological mechanisms of episodes of lucidity, reduced stigma, and improved person-centered care for those living with dementia. I'd like to acknowledge and thank those that have supported me in completing this work and those working to further this extraordinary research. Thank you.